Well, it is a game which, in the grand scheme of things, may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. And this place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Pedri. Plays a sharp little ball here. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Great ball if he can get there. It's a mighty effort! It's loose now, and that's another chance! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
OK, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break. Peter, I think there's a good chance that opposition strikers today will have their work cut out with Vitor Baía, simply because he's been a high achiever all through his career, and that winning mentality remains very, very strong.
Yeah, they judge keepers by absence of mistakes, and he makes very few.
I'd be happy playing with him behind me.
Nuno Mendes, well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Looking for the runner. Belletti. That pass has been well intercepted. Neither side yet able to find the net. Now it's Maradona. Tchouaméni. Well, played right into his path. Has a goal! Now it's Maradona. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good.
And the shot! And he's done it! The breakthrough strike!
Oh, the invitation was received with such a clever run, and he had that defence in utter confusion.
After 29 minutes,
Wolverhampton have fired themselves in front.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Tchouaméni.
Look, it's a run defence's dislike, but the timing has to be spot on.
And there's green grass ahead. York! He won't be happy with that one. Rummenigge. No way through. Got a shot away! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Iniesta really must be thinking what he has to do to score there. There's a defensive height advantage here, Peter, but of course it's not guaranteed to work.
Yeah, they need to be thinking in terms of guile, deception, don't they? And now they can spring out of defence. And they're not going to make any further progress now. York! Oh, it's fallen loose again! He's got a goal! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, now's the time you could afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third. Look, movement.
And the whistle goes for half-time. To review the first half.
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Immediately.
Wolverhampton ahead 2-0, and they are looking good.
Substitution on the field. Number 91, Karl-Heinz Rummenigge. Number 90, Dwight York.
So off we go once more.
Number 89, Maradona.
Wolverhampton come out this half somewhat
Number
altered.
93,
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious
Number
change.
92, Owen. Number 96,
Beckenbauer.
Francesco
Iniesta.
Totti.
And it's Iniesta.
This is what good chemistry is all about.
Out of play for a throw. Cafu. Cleared away.
Well, that's the first attempt, Peter, we've seen at one of those raking passes just to spread the play.
Beckham, a true great in every sense of the word. Now it's Totti.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Beckham does really well to win the ball
The
there.
attendance for this match was 71,550.
So we've reached the hour mark. And Messi! And he hits the net! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Good effort from distance. Tchouaméni spots it and intercepts. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Oh, super ball. He's got the shot away! He scores! Right back in it. Almost no time remaining. Game still on.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Substitution on the field. Number 96, Francesco Totti.
We have got changes here
Coming on
from
to
both
replace
sides, in
him
fact.
is number
We have
99,
ourselves a real game here.
Substitution
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Nuno Mendes. No, that's been intercepted. Schneider. Campbell promptly onto that, and that is that. And it's Schneider. He's through here. Now it's Neymar. Great hit!
Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now.
Oh, super find. That has been cut short. Lewandowski. 5 minutes left on the clock.
You wonder if that's it now, but
This is Owen. Hits one! Oh, what about that? And that has raised the roof! And that really is so impressive.
well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
Wolverhampton take
will be
what looks
5
to be a
minutes
decisive
added time.
lead.
Well, look, Peter, I feel I've got to stress that there's still time for another, so we can't be too presumptuous yet.
Now it's Owen. Schneider. Oh, and he's through the middle. Nice ball, and he might be in here. And time is up. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride that had all of us glued to our seats from the very beginning. Thrilling, nail-biting, perhaps frustrating.